everyone, I'm Krista from Avail Outsource.
And I'm Albert from CleverKey Consulting Group.
And today we're going to talk about the different roles in accounting and what their typical responsibilities are.
I remember that we wanted to talk about that at the end of our last discussion. I think it's going to be great information for owners of SMBs and entrepreneurs, especially if they don't have a lot of accounting and finance experience and knowledge. Let me tell you a story. When I interviewed for to be a CFO of a particular company several years ago, I asked them what did they expect out of a CFO, and they told me that they wanted their month-end close faster, and they wanted me to build financial projections. And I said, okay, well, I can do those things, but I would expect to have a controller and a solid director of FP&A do those things for me, and I would just manage that. And they kind of looked puzzled, and I think they didn't know what a controller is, and they also didn't know what FP&A is.
Right.
So it led me to believe that some business owners don't really know all the roles in accounting and finance one can have.
So what are those roles in accounting?
Well, let's address this by seeing what a larger organization would have. They might have a controller or a director of accounting who's responsible for the entire work output of an accounting operation. And they will also build and maintain the infrastructure necessary to support a CFO. And that infrastructure will probably contain three main pillars.
Okay.
Number one, personnel. Number two, systems and technology. And number three, policies and procedures. And since they're responsible for the entire accounting operation, they may build layers of personnel to help them achieve that, from staff level to senior staff level, managerial level, and so on. And then they would replicate that amongst different areas like general ledger operations, internal audit, and even technical accounting. And each member of those teams will have increasing responsibilities as their titles increase from staff to senior to manager and things like that.
So that's understandable for larger organizations, but how do smaller businesses take advantage of these structures and these people?
Well, they normally do that when employees have to wear many hats.
Okay.
So they'll either do that, but if by chance a company's still growing, that's not sustainable. When employees are at capacity, organizations should consider using outside help, at least on a fractional basis.
Well, I hope that more small businesses will understand that these solutions are out there for them from an accounting and finance perspective.
Wait, that was just accounting. Finance is a whole other animal, just like treasury, tax, and investor relations, which are not accounting.
Well, then can we talk about finance next time?
Absolutely. And if you think that we missed something, or if you want us to talk about something specific, please comment below and we'll do our best to make an episode out of that.
Thanks for joining us today.
We'll see you on the next one.